Hi, welcome to today's talk, and today I'm going to talk briefly just about the importance of parents in our intervention program and in how important they are in terms of helping their children to achieve really great goals as they grow older. Now I'm going to go back now to a study done in 1973. Okay, this is the study done. It was done by a guy called Ivan Lovaas, UCLA, and it's a long time ago. But you can see in this slide, down here is what we call self-stimulatory behavior. These are behaviors that children might engage in, where they may flap their hands or repeat words or jump or run. And it monitored the progress of the students over time. And you can see there's two groups. The P, which means the parent group, which means the children lived at home, went to do the therapy and went back home. I means children in an institution, where they were removed from the institution, came to therapy, and then went back to the institution. This is a really monumental study that really showed the importance of parents and families in the development of the skills of the children with autism. You can see before treatment, both the parental and the institution children had high rates of the behavior. You can see that after intervention, both groups of children, the behavior reduced, which is really good, which showed the intervention was quite effective. However, big difference when you see what happens when they finished the treatment and went back to their retrospective places. For the children in the institution, it went way back up again. But for the children who went back to live with their parents, they continued to make great gains. This was really instrumental and a really important piece of information that showed not just the therapy was an important piece, but also the parents and the family. Okay, and so on this slide you can see a lot more other variables they measured, not just self-stimulation down here, but they also measured echolalia, which is children repeating phrases, repeating videos, repeating things they've heard. You've got appropriate verbal skills here, and we also measured social non-verbal behavior and also play and leisure. And you can see a similar pattern with each of those areas and domains, that for the children that return back and live with their parents to receive more support, continue to make gains and maintain the great progress they've made in the therapy sessions. So this was a really great piece of research that led us to really think about how important parents are. The follow-up study that followed this, the quite famous Lovaas study, Dr. Lovaas actually insisted that one family member was give up their job and was present and doing the therapy pretty much all the time. That's a pretty heavy demand, and I think we've changed our scope and our model these days to think that really parents shouldn't have to give up their jobs, that the bulk of the therapeutic work should probably be done by very professionally well-trained staff. But we maintain our view that parents are a critical part of the process, that they are also in need of a lot of support, a lot of skill training to be successful with their children. And that's very much part of the AP program today. So you'll see a lot of parents in our program in sessions, watching the therapy, engaging with our supervisors, learning how to do certain kinds of things for their children to help increase their language or their play, or deal with difficult kinds of challenging behaviors. Now, also recently there was a study last week in The Guardian, which you can see here, and they called it a groundbreaking study, but basically it measured the progress of some 152 children, I believe, over the course of 6 years. One group of children, the parents received a very structured kind of parent education course to teach them how to work and interact and be with their children. The other group did not. There were some big changes after 6 years in terms of the severity levels of the children's autism, in that the group of students that had the parents receive the training did much, much better than the children that the parents did not. So again, it's another piece of sort of evidence, I guess, to say that how important parents are, how important it is to be working with families in the prospect of, helping the children in these programs. I hope that was helpful for you today. Thank you very much.